Can't show the ears.
Louisiana Beer Reviews. Here we are doing a mystery tasting again. And somebody said, why don't you let him do mystery beers on you? I said, okay, I'm game for that. But we have one here that you may have had before. I poured it while your back was turned, so you don't know what it is.
It's an ice beer.
Why do you say that?
Because I could smell it. They all smell the same. Like most of them taste the same.
Okay.
I said most, not all.
Yeah, okay. So you're saying it's an ice beer. Let's look at the color. What is that? Golden? Kind of a darker gold?
Yeah. If it's not an ice beer, it's Old English 800. Just from the smell. If it's not an ice beer.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not Old English.
No, because that comes in a... This is out of a brown bottle. That's a hint, I guess.
Brown bottle.
Yeah. And I got a good price on this. The 12-pack of bottles was about $7.49 for the 12-pack of
And is
bottles.
that a special price or is that a normal price?
That's the normal price at the store I bought it from. I mean, the normal price right now.
And it comes in brown bottles.
Yeah. Or cans. You can get cans. And perhaps even draft. I don't recall seeing
I
it.
would say Bud Ice, but a Bud Ice comes in a clear bottle.
Unless you get the 18 ounce. Then it's a brown bottle. All the rest are clear, you're right.
Tricky.
So you need the ABV on this? 5.5.
It's Bud Ice.
And
You try to trick me.
This
saying
came
you
out-
have a brown bottle.
this came
So
out...
you got an 18 ounce brown bottle.
No, I have a 12 ounce brown bottle.
You did say 12 pack. That's right.
It's a 12 pack. You don't have 18 ounce 12 packs.
So it's 5.5.
Been on
Came
the
in
market
12
since
pack.
been on the market since '93.
And it's not Bud Ice, because Bud Ice comes in a clear bottle, 12 ounce. But it's 5.5.
Yeah. You gotta taste it.
I did taste it.
So, what do you think about the taste and the aroma?
It's kind of dancey, kind of seltzery a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's well within the Best Buy date. We got about a month and a half on the Best Buy, so we're in good shape on the date.
Brown bottle, 12 pack.
Calorie count might be like 157. Can't remember. It'll be on the bottle. Kind of lighter bodied, not too heavy. Medium bodied, I guess you say medium. Well, before we figure out what it is, what do you think about the flavor of it? Not any kind of glass lacing, really. A little bit, but it's mostly just kind of
Yeah, it's
head dot away.
kind of, there's some lacing. Very little.
Clear.
I don't know. This comes from one of the big boys, obviously.
Well, I mean, you know, it could be from Dixie, but you know you're not going to get a Dixie 12-pack for $7.49.
And you're not going to get a 5.5 out of Dixie either.
No, unless it's the black and blue,
Which would be a different color.
which would be a black lager.
Which is nothing more than a dunkel.
I don't think it's a Schwartz beer.
That's what the rep said it was. The Dixie rep
Oh.
said it was a dunkel. The black and voodoo.
Okay, I have to check on that. You might be right. I think you're right. It's not a Schwartz beer.
That's what the rep
Okay.
told me. I think they have to know what they're selling. They could make those claims. A brown bottle. See, you kind of throw me with the brown bottle. Because this tastes like an ice beer.
Sorry. Well, Keystone Ice comes in a brown bottle, but you just never see the bottles. I mean, they do have bottles. They're just not common.
I just think you're being tricky. Because
No.
you know, this is coming from your region, which you get different beer than we do.
I think you can get this out here. I don't know if it's common like it is where I live. It's pretty common where I am. Walmart does not sell it though where I live, but Winn-Dixie, Mathern's, and Food for Less sells it. And the gas stations sell it in cans, not bottles. You know, those 24-ounce cans, like you always say, you think they put different beer in them.
I don't know.
Well, before you guess, what do you think the score is?
It's like a B.
Good.
Marginally good.
That would be a B minus.
Yep.
B minus would
B
be like
minus.
marginally good. Something in there. I'm gonna give it a.
It's very watery, almost like it's like a Coors brand or
I like that biscuity taste. I like the light body. Light. It's a lower medium. Lower medium. It's very crisp. Very crisp. I would never give it a B minus, but people have different opinions. I would say B plus, A minus myself. Probably more like A minus. I think it's excellent to an extent. I love drinking these 12 packs. Not all at once, of course, but.
Well, it's just got that little tinge to it that you get from ice beers that
Call it like you see it. Don't let me.
that kind of, it's a little off for me. Icehouse.
1993, it hit the market. You might remember the old television commercials. Plank Road Brewery, which is.
You know why I couldn't tell what this was? Because I haven't drank an Icehouse in over 25 years.
Wow, been that long, huh?
Yeah. So this came out, in the early 90s.
93.
Along with the same time as the Miller Red Dog?
The Red Dog came out in 94, a year later.
Okay, yeah, so this was.
153 calories. I wasn't far off. 5.5. They screwed up this brand. Remember, about 2 years ago, they came out with the jacked up 6.9% Icehouse. They made it super strong, 6.9, and the sales went down the tubes. Same thing with the Milwaukee's Best Ice. They jacked it to 6.9. So they hurried up after about 6 months and said, "We're bringing back the original."
Yeah.
They just thought people would want more alcohol, but that isn't why people drink it. They actually liked the taste, and they weren't looking for
The
just.
flavor profile did change with the accelerated alcohol.
But you didn't try the 6.9.
Milwaukee's Best, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you find it was kind of chewy and?
It was just heavy. It was a real heavy beer. Like you couldn't finish it. And then they only sold it in quarts.
Right.
So who the hell's going to drink a 32 ounce of a 6.9? You'd pass out.
Yeah, and it.
Unless you're a pro.
Now they sold the 6-packs were at Food for Less, but still it was too heavy. And I told everybody, I said, this is going to be a disaster, and it was. But now the Icehouse seems to do all right where I live. It's not too big out here, Jefferson Parish.
I have not seen it out here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not looking for it, but I just haven't seen it in passing.
So there we go. I'm saying A minus, he's saying B minus. So that's a pretty big difference there, but that's the way it goes. So that was a good little blind taste test.
Mm-hmm.
So next.
It tastes different than what I remember.
From 25 years ago?
Yeah, it wasn't dancey and light like that. It had a little bit more body to it.
So you think they lightened it?
I think so.
Okay, well, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. Les bon temps, Lee.